series. We're on part 3 now. In this episode, we're going to be, I thought about it. Really hard. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take out that loan from the bank, make it a little bigger. We're going to grab field 19, and we're also going to be grabbing a plow to make field 20 bigger. Alright, so, first things we're going to do, we're going to pop into the menu here. That would not be the right button. There it is. Okay. Actually, before we take out the loan, I need to check to see how much the field is. So, field 19 is 174K. My goodness. Alright, 174,000, guys. So we're going to have to go ahead and max the loan out. At 500K. And we are going to purchase field 19. Field 19, guys. There we go. Leaves us with 15K. Alright. Now we have field 19. Alright, what are we going to do with it? We're going to go ahead, we're going to grab the Fiat here. We're going to go ahead and hook up to our seeder. What's going on, viewer? How's it going? Since we just bought field 19, I'm hoping, you know what, before I hook it up to anything, I'm going to go check it out and make sure I can actually go ahead and plant it, or if I need to cultivate it first, or what's going on with it. Alright, here we are. 100%. Yep. It looks good. It's ready to go. Alright. I love the way the sky looks in this game. Giants did a really, really good job of that, man. It looks really good. You hear the crickets in the background and everything. Alright, so we're going to hop back up in here. I'm going to back up to our seeder. Pick it up. And we've got soybeans in here planted, selected right now. Which is all good and dandy. We want soybeans. Alright, there we go. Now, he's going. Alright. Where is my New Holland? Ah. That's right. I remember that now. It's over here at this gas station because we were doing that little transport mission. Okie dokie. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the New Holland back to the shop. We're going to drop off the front loader. Oh, excuse me, guys. Are my flashers on? Yes, they are. Fantastic. We're going to drop off the front loader. And we're going to take this guy over to the shop. And we're going to be picking up a plow and a roller. For right now. The roller, what it does is it allows you to delete fields, stuff like that. Oh Lord, I'm about to run into this daggum cement truck here. Because plowing is actually, it's kind of hard to plow perfectly. So the roller is going to be for any kind of mess ups or anything like that happen. Come on, cars. Let's go. Alright. So we're gonna just turn up into the shop or the farm right here. Oh Lord, that did not go where I wanted it to. Turn the wheels the other way. There we go. What's going on, viewer? I would have been on yesterday, guys, and dropped an episode for you yesterday, but I had a lot of stuff that I had to do yesterday. It's kind of crazy. Alright. We're heading to the shop to pick up a plow and a roller. I'm picking the New Holland because the greatest part about this is I can put the plow on the front, which doesn't make any sense at all, and I know. But again, like, I don't have to make two trips. The roller hooks up to the back of the tractor, and I'll haul it like that. And then you've got the plow, of course. That that is the wrong button. The plow, of course, you know, we all know what that does. Alright, here we are. So, we're going to go to plows. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Jesus. Man, oh man, oh man. This is not good. But we'll figure it out. Alright, for right now, looks like we're just going to have to go with just a plow. Yes. This is what the plow looks like that we're going with. Yep. How much is the roller? Let's go see how much that roller is. 16K. Well, yeah. It's me. No roller right now. Ah, interesting. So right now we're headed back to the farm. I think I'm getting a little bit of a cold, guys. I haven't been feeling too well. Mercy. Once we get this guy back to the farm, we're going to go ahead, we're going to start trying to work on plowing that field out. You know, getting the pieces of it set up the way I want it, extending it and everything like that. Alright. So, let's see here. I already know I'm going to have to do this in first person, or third person, excuse me. Turn on our bright lights since it is dark out here. gonna... Alright. This plow does not do that. That's great. Cool. Go ahead and lower it down. Alright. Interesting. There we go. Right there is pretty good. You see what I'm doing is I'm trying to make it, you know, even on all sides. So I'm gonna come out that way a little bit, and I know that line isn't exactly as straight as it could be, but that's all right for right now. So now I'm gonna try to like back her up just a wee bit. See if I can't get it lined up. Oh, Lord have mercy. It is not liking this. Get it backed up nicely and lined up properly. And that'll help out a whole lot. Alright, so we're going to drop her down right here. Yep. Just going to try to drive a straight line. We are getting there. Alright, we're going to lift her up. We're going to swing back around. Just to make life easier for me, I'm going to plow it, yes, but I'm going to plow it from this end of the field. Come on now. It's so dark out here. Good grief. It's very difficult to see what I'm doing right this second. I'm going to drop that plow. I need to reverse. So I can get that part of it too. Alright, just try to hit that straight line. Plowing can just be very, very irritating. Alright, that's going to have to be like that. Cool. Okay. Now, we get the fun part. Now that we got the outline, that's the good part. We got the outline done. I don't know why I backed up all that way. No idea. But now that we got the outline, everything starts to become a little bit easier. Because now I don't have to, excuse me, worry about trying to, you know, oh, it's too far this way, or it's too long over here, it's not, yeah. I ain't got to worry about that. Now I have a box, and I basically just have to color inside the box. So as long as I can color good, everything will be alright. And like now I don't have to worry about making them straight or anything like that. I just got to plow it up. And this, I don't know exactly how much extra crop this will give me. I'm not certain. But I'm hoping, you know, obviously it'll be more than, you know, nothing. More than it was. Because I am adding a good little bit to the field size. So that's lovely. Turn the wheels, and we're just, see, like now I don't have to worry about it at all. I can just kind of just plow and turn and plow and turn and do whatever. But one thing I am going to do is, now that I got it straight out behind me again, I'm going to reverse it. This is challenging, especially in the dark. Like, it's not so much that it's hard to do this, it's just time consuming as heck. But in the dark, Like, ooh, wait, it's kind of difficult. What in the world? All right, there we go. All right, cool. I'm gonna back it up. Turn the wheels. How's he doing? He's doing pretty good. Field 19 is pretty big, so hopefully with these two fields now, we can actually really start bringing in some crop and everything like that. And start bringing in a good little bit of crop, which will be a good thing for us. The economy is really tight right now. It is what it is. Prices of everything are low. So a lot lower than I've never played. I've never had it on this setting before, like with the prices. So like I'm used to like soybeans being, $2-3 grand per 1,000 liters, of crop, and it's like $800-900, and I'm just like, huh? Like what in the world are we gonna do? So it's gonna be a process, guys. It's gonna be a lot of work, it's gonna be actually be a real challenge to, pay off that $500,000 loan and turn this farm into profit. And at the same time, buy new equipment and buy bigger equipment to make everything better. Make all of our processes better. Harvesting, cultivating, plowing, seeding, everything. So, yeah. Like right now, most likely, the next thing that I'm going to worry about trying to buy, if anything, would be a bigger seeder. I mean, the harvester is one thing that helps. That makes the harvesting process go a whole lot faster. But that's a lot of money just to sink in, to have to try to drop, and it's just easier. One of the most time-consuming processes is seeding. And now, if I have a seeder that'll seed directly into the ground, I don't have to cultivate it. The way the game works, I won't have to cultivate a field. I can literally just harvest it, and say the harvester's halfway through the field. All right, cool. Now I can just throw the guy, throw a worker in the tractor with the seeder in there, and we can go ahead and start seeding that field again. So it makes it more efficient, a lot more efficient and everything like that. Which is just so much nicer. And, having, a seeder having a wider working width, that helps. All of these little bitty things help to speed everything up, and I'm going to have to reverse to hit all that. They help speed the process up. They make everything a little bit faster. Which, the faster you can get crop in the ground and get it out of the ground, the more money you can make. So, what in the world? That just did not do it anywhere near of what I wanted it to. That's great. Turning wheels. That's going to get got. Alright, perfect. Oh, no. Don't do that. Alright, that's fine, whatever. What is it? Oh, there we go. I should be able to get that little grassy patch. Yeah, I got it. Good. I'm going to pull this way and just try to even this out. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm not talking a whole lot. I'm focusing a whole lot on what I'm doing right here. I'm trying not to, color outside the lines or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. Now, hopefully, in this episode, obviously, this field will be done. We'll get this field taken care of. It'll be fully plowed. You know what I'm saying? And the works and everything like that. Reverse. Alright, there we go. Now, I want to get it cultivated. After this, I'm going to have to get it cultivated, and then I would very much like, to actually get it seeded as well. So we actually have 2 whole fields. With cropping them and cropping the ground, and it's growing and everything like that. So we can, hopefully, with the episode number 4, get a bigger harvest in. Once I can get a bigger harvest in, once we get ourselves a rather large harvest, then we can start talking about, taking our first harvest to the, making our first profitable moment, which I might have to go sell all that crop that we harvested last episode, because I'm gonna end up in the negative here, guys. Not only am I up $500,000 in debt to the bank with this loan, but I ain't got a whole lot of game capital on me right now, so I'm gonna end up in debt. I'm gonna end up being negative, and that is gonna suck, because fuel costs, seed costs, all that jazz. That's gonna take a huge toll. But what we can do is we can sit here and do challenges after challenges after challenges after challenges, or as I prefer to call them, missions in the game, helping out other farmers with their fields. Because what that does is gives me a chance to make some extra coin. Helps me make some more money and everything like that. Now, this is getting irritating. I am just going to come across this straight and then fill in this freaking hole here, because that's just getting ridiculous. Alright, we're going to lift the plow so it'll actually steer or reverse a little better. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and drop it back down. I'm hoping that it'll get... Yeah, there we go. Lift it back up. I was hoping it'd get all of that in one swipe. This plow's only got a 2-meter working width, so it's about as wide as this tractor. Which is kind of crappy, but... I mean, you saw the prices, guys. These things ain't cheap. And plus, the other plow, the only difference in the other plow, I think it was like $1,000 more. It only had a half a meter of a working width wider, but I was worried about the horsepower requirements for it. I'm not exactly 100% sure how much horsepower this little New Holland has. And if any of you guys have ever used anything in this game that, the horsepower, you didn't have enough horsepower for, in this game or any other farm sim game for that matter, you guys know how big of a pain it can be. I was pulling a big plow on one of my other maps the other day, and I think I was like 20 horsepower short or something like that. Look, guys, that tractor literally would do nothing but 1 mile an hour with that plow. It would pull the plow, but it would only go 1 mile an hour the whole freaking time. Like, it was just a ridiculous amount of slow. An absolute ridiculous amount of slow. Alright. Come on, game. Reverse gear. There we are. Okay. I'm gonna have to start this one at kind of like an angle. But I'll bring my tires out to that line and hit it like that. You see, that was just, there went $728 for a wage payment. That was great. Alright, plow that out. Cool. Alright, lift up the plow. Gonna try to reverse it. And it's gonna try to swing, because trailers don't like to back up straight. Oh, Lord. No, don't do that. That's not what I want you to do. Come on. Plow. Cooperate. Fine, we'll do you like this then. You want to get all crazy and twist around on me. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna pop into first person real quick. Oh, that's really cool. I've never done that before. You can hear the sounds. You know, the game sound that they've decided to give it while it's pulling up the dirt or ripping up that dirt, man. That's actually a pretty nifty little sound. There we go. Just pull it all the way through. I'm going to go ahead and lift the plow. We're going to reverse it. I'm going to try my best to just reverse it all the way back. Just because I don't want to deal with the whole turning around and all that. Just try to reverse it all the way back. And then line back up and come back for another pass. Alright, we're going to have to do this part in third person, unfortunately. Alright, right about there. Looks good. Come on, game. There we go. Hope it gets that little spot. Yeah, it did. Alright, cool, perfect. That's what I didn't want it to do. Was miss anything. We've almost got this section of the field plowed out. Oh, finally. Almost, guys. Almost done. Almost got it here, guys. Alright, reverse it again. That's the wrong way. There we go. We're going to lift it up. Oh, Lord, that's not what I want. It is lifted. Yes, it is lifted. Cool. Guys, it being night, man, it really does put a damper. You know, makes things a lot more challenging doing this here at night, y'all. It really does, guys. You know, because you can't see what you're doing you know, all the time. There's just no light there, and so you can't see. You know, which, I mean, it is what it is, but still. Alright, we're gonna pick it up. Drive through. He looks like he's almost done. Hey, our helper. Oh my goodness. About tipped the tractor over, guys. About tipped it over. Alright. I really want to say this will be our last pass. That's what I'm feeling like. Everything goes well. If I can get this little snibble bit up here, or whatever you want to call it. Bit right there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, pick that plow back up. Go ahead, we're going to reverse. Again, try to get lined up again. Alright, there we go. That ought to do it. Fantastic, guys. Look at there. And that's it, guys. She's all plowed. Now we're going to hop into the settings. We're going to turn the create fields off. We're going to lift it up. That way it doesn't, you know, poke a hole in anything we don't want it poking a hole in, basically. Alright, we're going to bring it over here. And back her down. Alright, turn them wheels. Set it down. Perfect. Oh, no, we don't want to push it. Lower it. There we go. Alright, with the New Holland here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab that, we're going to grab the cultivator. And we're going to head back out to our field here that we just, extended. Oh, Lord. And apparently destroy our fueling system. Oh, my goodness. Let me see. Where do I need to line up at? That should be good right there, yeah? Alright, we're going to hire ourselves a worker. You can hear it, too. You know, you can hear the clanking of the roller in the back. And all of it, you know. Whoa, what the hell? Alright, looks like I'm going to have to do some of this myself. I didn't get it. That's, you know, because I didn't get it perfectly straight. Which is okay. I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cultivate that part right there by myself, on my own. I'm going to reverse the tractor and cultivate the last, like the edge of it right here. Even though I'm pretty sure I got that actually rather straight. I still just want to drop that cultivator in there on my own and hit that line myself, just so I know that, you know, everything that I did plow is getting cultivated. And that way, you know, and then, you know, once I'll hit this last line right here, and I'll just go ahead and I'll hire a worker to do it for me, you know, even though we're about to be broke, boys and girls. We're about to have 0 to Nero, but it'll be all right. Go ahead and drop that down. Nope. Stop it. Stop it. That's not what I wanted you to do. Bad game. There we go. Cultivate, yes, but I wanted to cultivate it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now I can pay somebody. They're going to be cultivating that for us. Hopefully. they get this field all good and good. They get it done good and everything like that. The next thing, if anything, like if helper A finishes before he does, excuse me. Regardless, I didn't think about this, guys, before I did it. Alright, it still says 100% fertilized. So it was fertilized beforehand. Yeah, alright, so it's good. It's good. What's going on up here? Everybody's honking their horns and everything. So this field is 0% fertilized and everything. Better come all the way to the end. There you go. Good job, tractor. Perfect. Perfect, guys. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It's cultivating real good. Getting this field prepped and ready. We're going to fertilize it. Shit. Oh, well. I'm not dragging the plow out and turning that thing off just for one little bitty speck of grass. It's not happening. We're going to go ahead and turn that off. We're going to open up the menu. And, saving content. Please wait. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okie dokie. Alright. Pop over to the missions. That ain't worth enough money. 25K? Good lord. Oh, I'm doing sugar beets. 12 acres of sugar beets. Oh my lord. That's alright. I can deal with sugar beets. It's a lot of money. Alright, guys. For those of you guys who haven't seen this yet, this is the Holmer sugar beet harvester. It is freaking ridiculous. T4. This is the big ass header that goes with it. This is the header trailer. Got yourselves a semi and a big tipper, semi-sized tipper. Alright. So we're going to put this thing on there. Get everything all squared away. And I mean, you guys know the average height of a regular man. You know, these tires. You see, you know, this machine is just downright massive, guys. And we're going to turn it on. Turn on all the lights. This thing's got all kinds of lights. Is it just front wheel steering right now? It is just front wheel steering, which I'm okay with. Wait a minute. Yeah, hitch point's back here. Hitch point should be back here. Now wait a minute. How am I supposed to put this on that trailer when this thing is... There's a tree there. When this thing is wider than the trailer? Like, is it just going to hang over? I guess it's just going to have to hang over the sides of the trailer, guys. I guess it is going to have to. Alright, pull it up forward here. Oh, there we go. I can fold it. Cool, cool, cool. I can fold it. Alright. Detach it onto there. Nice. Alright. Now it should be secure. Now, I do not know, but we're going to find out. Okay, it's doing that steering. I don't like that steering method. Cab. You see, now it's going to crab walk. I don't like that. Nope. All-wheel steering works for me. I'm okay with all-wheel. All-wheel is very responsive. Now, I don't know if I can hook up to the trailer. I can, and that's amazing. What the hell? What am I? Alright, we're just gonna try to hop over this. Okay. We're just sandwiched right this second. Get them out of there as best we can. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy forward, this giant monstrosity forward. I know it's massive, guys. It's a giant piece of equipment. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull right here and stop. I'm probably gonna block traffic. They're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, we're going to field 10. Let me bring up the mini map. Where we are here. Field 10 is there. All right, so we're basically gonna. It's one of the fields that is right behind our farm currently, which is just fine. You know, it makes it easier. It's not across the map, nothing like that. You know, now this is a good contract. It's going to take us a little while to get it done. But seeing as how our bank is depleting, we are at $17, $16, $15, $14. Our bank account will be negative before I get the equipment there. Which is no fun at all. There she goes. She's negative. It might be negative 30, 40 bucks before I get there. Excuse me. That guy's still cultivating that field. He's in the middle of it right now. We're going to make this left here, guys. I know I need to be on the other side of that thing, but I'm not getting stuck and risking the header flying off the trailer. None of that. I want nothing to do with all that. So, no. Alright, we're going to bring it over here. Just pull the header, trailer, and everything like this out here. Go ahead and drop that off. And we're going to swing around. And I'll show you guys what it's like. You know, what everything looks like when he's harvesting with this piece of equipment. It's actually kind of cool. You know, it actually is quite satisfying in my personal opinion. And it's just dragging it with me. That's great. Did it really just tip over like that? Are you serious? Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're going to unfold that. No, we're not. Stop it. Stop it. The heck with unfolding and not folding and refolding and all that crap, because we are just going to line it up where we want it, and we're going to hire ourselves a worker to come farm it for us. I can get a wider width than that, man. Yeah, I can. That should be about good. Alright, there we go. Yep, right on the edge of the field. Oh, he missed that first couple rows. That's okay. Turn it on. There we go. That should have both of those. You guys see how fast that number climbs? This thing harvests the heck out of some sugar beets. I'll hop out real quick and turn on my flashlight. So what it's doing is it's cutting the tops of it off, pulling them out the ground. They're coming into the center here, going through the this little series of conveyor type systems here, up on the other side of the machine, up right here into there, and they stored in basically just in the right in the back of it. And I can actually get up in here If it'll let me. Come on, game. There we go. That was a fail. Anyway, yeah. It's a hell of a machine, guys. It's a hell of a machine. We're gonna hop back into this guy. Go ahead and start her up. Turn everything on. I feel like it should have some backlights. More than that. We're gonna pop into the first person view. Check out the inside of this cab. I mean, it's... Here we go. Pull up into the light so you can actually see it. And we got a little back window here. Little center console with that. You know, it's actually pretty done. It's done nicely. It's, you know, 2 little seats here. You know, not for no long haul or anything like that, but it's good looking truck, man. Alright, swing her on out here. Wide turns and everything. Meep. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to take this over to that field. If I can do it without crashing. There we go. Just drove right over top of it, guys. Look at that. I'm trying to just situate it better. Just by pushing it. I don't know if it's working. Apparently it worked a little bit. Alright. We're gonna sit here and let him. I'm not even gonna follow him. I'm gonna let him do his thing. But let him do his own thing. We'll fertilize after we seed the next field. I wish it would turn the front lights on so you guys could see it better. But you can see the ground and how rough everything is. You know, the whole tractor here is, you know, just shaking. You can hear the rattling coming from that cedar back there, you know. It's crazy. But this field is almost done. Field 19 is almost done, guys. We've almost got it seeded and everything. Alright, one more pass, guys. Alright. This is actually looking good here, too. You know, field 20 is getting cultivated really nicely. It's about halfway done right now. I missed another spot? Or is that the same spot I missed before? I did. I missed another spot. That's okay, guys. Helper C has a nearly full grain tank. Alright, we gotta pop over to that semi-truck. And now this is different. Usually, that is a telephone wire. A lot of times, actually no, it's always on the left side now that I think about it. Everything that I've seen, every harvester of any kind that I've seen, what? Why did it stop there? Hold on, guys. I don't know what he's doing. Or why. Oh, it's got a full grain tank anyway, so We're gonna have to dismiss the worker and drive over here and unload the sugar beets. There we go. There we go, guys. Alright, you can see the sugar beets coming out and just filling up that trailer. I don't know what the heck it's doing. Why it's not going to the very end. I don't understand. But once we get all this unloaded and into this trailer, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start it up. We're gonna bring that pipe back in, and we're gonna spin it around here. This thing has like 6 different steering modes. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna turn the harvester on. Lift it. That didn't work. I'm gonna harvest these beets here, and then I'll line it up and have it hit the rest of the field. Alright, cool. Turn that off. Let's turn the whole harvester off for right this second. Bring it over here. We'll go ahead and hire a worker. Let him get them beets. I can pretty much just move with it, and you can kind of see everything working. Helper, this guy is done. So we're gonna turn on all our lights here. We're gonna come on down the road and we're gonna turn back into the farm here. And since 20 has got a good amount already cultivated, since we've got a good amount of it cultivated already in 20, field 20, we're going to go ahead and let the seeder take care of it, you know, and start working on this field as well. I forgot it starts way over here. Now, I'm going to have to do this in third person again. I hate this. I mean, I bet if I practiced a lot more, I could probably get it done in first person, but you see it's turning off the headlights again. Like, I'm sorry, if it were me seeding this field or doing anything, I mean, look here, guys, I'd have every light that tractor had on, and I'd have it on high. So now we can go ahead and get field 20 seeded as well, while the rest of it's getting cultivated over here. How much is left? He's got like what, maybe 1 pass, 2 passes? About 3, maybe 4 passes total left to cultivate. And hopefully by the time he's done cultivating, there'll be a decent amount of room with the seeder. You know, he'll have worked his way towards us a good little bit here. So that we can go ahead and we're gonna come over here and grab our seeder. Our fertilizer tractor. A tractor that we use. This little Fiat here with the narrows on it. We're gonna start it up. We're gonna pop in first person. We're gonna go grab our fertilizer and get right behind it. Roughly right behind it. All right, let me pop into the menu real quick because I want to check the working width of this fertilizer. 24 meters. My God. All right. Okay, then. Wow. Now, obviously, you wouldn't do this in real life. This is obvious. This would not be how you would handle it in real life. But, just going to line it up on the corner here because this thing slings fertilizer everywhere. So it'll actually hit that field to my left. It'll hit 19. Helper A has completed their task. No, the hell he has not. There it goes. It's got a hell of a it'll throw it really far. Now you wouldn't do this in real life, but the cool thing about it is if it's not doing anything, like if it's not in a field, it won't count towards your, like it won't go away. Helper F has finished their task. Who is Helper F? That might be our guy that we have cultivating. That would be nice. I need to get closer to it. I don't like that. There we go. It almost has a completely full grain tank, so we're gonna stop. Back up, back up, back up. I'm running all into it right now. I'll let him finish. No, 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 come here. We're gonna stop him right there. We're gonna hop in this truck. We're gonna pull up next to it. Oh, I'm in the road. Sorry about that. We're gonna go ahead and pipe out. Is it full? Is that the issue? It is full, guys. Alright, so we're going to open up our menu. We're going to Port Southeast. I wish that I could, keep him harvesting while I'm taking this to the port. But I can't. There's not enough room in there for it. All he'll do is end up stopping in the middle of the field, and I'll have to switch to that piece of equipment. Helper F. Who is Helper F? He's still cultivating. That's gonna be our fertilizer. All right, that's all good. We'll deal with that situation in a minute. I wish I could have the guy that we hired. Excuse me. To harvest these sugar beets here for this guy. Continue harvesting as I'm taking this to the spot where we're going with it, but I can't. It's not enough room. He'll just stop in the middle of the field, and yeah, he'll just end up stopping in the middle of the field. And what I'll have to do is, since it's the direction he's going to be going, I would have to literally. Oh my lord! About rolled that truck. Helper J. That's probably our cultivator. It's got to be our cultivator. I went the wrong way, guys. So now we're going to have to back up. Yep, ran over a sign. It's all good. Probably another sign. It'll be alright. Do a complete circle, almost a complete circle through the roundabout. Come over this way. And there's going to be a left turn or right hand curve here. I know I should have stopped and looked, but it is what it is. We're to end up hitting, I believe, another roundabout. Based off the way the map looks. Yep. And so we're going to go this way. Now, he should have stopped, but whatever. That's not my semi you guys hear right now. That's not my semi at all. That is literally that freaking car up there. Like I said, these cars, they did a funky thing with the car sounds, man. I know a lot of vehicles overseas are diesel. Get out the way, dude. But that's insane. Go ahead and bring it down in here. Let's see, where is it? It's gonna be over here. Here we are. We're simply gonna hop up on this. And wait, and I'll pull it out into third person, so you guys can see it. And I'll hop out the truck. Put it on, and that's what the sugar beets look like. Just falling out. %10 of the field. All right, guys. We're about an hour into the stream so far. Well, let's see if I can manage to get myself back to the location. Pretty sure I can. We're not going to go the same way we came, though. We're going to take this roundabout here, and we're going to go right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game. Because this is all I have time for today. There's a lot of stuff I have to go do. I wanted to, oh, stop, you big truck. Good God. I wanted to get on earlier, but I wasn't able to. I was very busy. Yesterday was a very busy day for me. Today's been a relatively busy day for me. Tomorrow will be too. We're about to buy a car, guys. You know, I'm about to have to do some work on it, even though we're just buying it. It's a used car, but we're getting it from a mechanic, and he's wanting to charge us a whole lot more money, like $300 to do the front brakes on a car, and I'm like, no, I can do it for like $120. Oh my God, that guy would have been dead if I would have hit him. You know, so I don't have any certifications or anything like that. But when it comes to vehicles, I know what I'm doing. So now we're going to hop over here. Oh, God. Run over just crash right into the conveyor. Try to turn sharply. And just put myself right about here. We're going to hop out. Hop in the harvester. Turn the harvester on. That thing will not go that far, so we're just going to have to reverse it as best we can. And turn it around. Go ahead and get this guy full of beets. Or unload the rest of it. Alright. Bring the pipe in. and get it lined up at least. It's the best we can, get it lined up. There we go. Alright, guys. We're going to go ahead and save the game. And I will see you guys in the next one. We're going to be finishing up what we're doing here, finishing this contract for this guy. We're going to finish seeding field 20. We're going to fertilize it, all that good stuff. And hopefully, probably not, because I'm trying to keep the episodes rather short, hour at most. Probably episode 5, guys, will be when we get to harvest 19 and 20. That will probably be most likely what happens in episode 5. Well, it's been fun, guys. All right, we'll see you in the next one.